Hey guys, up? It's Ed or English Don, and welcome to my first episode of my career mode. So this is season 1, episode 1, and to start off with, I'm just opening up my manager. Sorry, starting up the career. In the end, I decided to go with Fulham. So yeah, I'm deciding to play on professional. If I find that too easy or too hard, I'll kind of decide how, like whether I want to go up and down in difficulty. At the moment, it seems about right. I mean, you'll see later on. Pretty good game. So yeah, straight off what I decided to do, I decided to go straight into the transfer market and have a look for some players. I wanted to go for someone young because then they'd have a good chance of kind of going up in terms of potential. Well, they'd have a good potential. And someone I've seen people using a lot is Lewis Muriel, so I thought I'd go for the same thing. He seems like a really solid player, so I thought I'd offer. I think I offer 9 million to start off with. I can't actually see, the screen's not that big, but I think I offer 9 million to start off with. So basically, I'm going to be uploading these probably twice or 3 times a week, depending on how much time I have. They do take about an hour to edit each, probably maybe a bit more, depending on how long I want to make the episodes. But yeah, there you go. You see, they don't like my offer for Muriel, so I revised the offer. And I decided in the end to put up Brian Rees with 2 million because Rees, I mean, he's not very fast. I didn't really want him in my team. He didn't really fit in, so I thought I'd offer him for plus 2 million. And as you see in a minute, it is accepted. So I go into talks with Muriel, and I offer him, I think, 28,000 a week to start off with. As a crucial first team player, because he really is going to be a crucial first team player. I really wanted to build up, maybe get to like an 85, 86, that kind of level before maybe I sell him on or I keep on him for a long time. Next, I was looking for a centre back, but unfortunately, I couldn't get any that kind of seemed to be the kind of level that I wanted and the price. But I just showed you me having a look. I did eventually offer for one player, but well, as you can see here, I'm just trying to get somebody with decent pace. They're quite hard to find, but I did find that guy, and I did decide to offer for him. I thought I'd just include it. In the end, the club actually declines, as you'll see in a minute, because they say he's too young. He's just joined the club, so they don't want to sell him on. I probably could have got him if I offered a bit more, but I just decided I'd leave that alone. Moving on, as you can see here, Muriel rejects the offer. Because he wants to stay at, I think it's Udinese he's at currently. But I decided to offer higher, and I decided to offer higher. Offer him 35,000 a week, a bit more than he was actually originally asking, but I'm kind of willing to go for that because it's not that much. And again, this guy, I actually decided not to offer anymore. That's the centre back I was looking at. So yeah, as you can see there, Muriel does decide to accept the offer, and so do I. So he's now at my club, and there's just a message from the club telling me that the player's come. So moving on, we actually next go. Well, you see there, FC Bayern's looking for Tevez, and there was Hummels, Man U looking for Hummels. So obviously they're going to be important for me because they're clubs I'm going to be playing against. Hummels at Man U would really bolster their defence along with Vidic. But as you can see here, we go into our first match, and it's a big first match. We're against PSG, with obviously the beast that is Ibrahimovic up front, captaining the team. I decided to give Muriel his first start because I said he'd be a crucial first team player, and I really wanted to kind of hammer that home, get him playing, and he's supposed to be a really good player anyway, so I really wanted to get him in there. So sorry. So here we go. I'm just sorry. Yeah, just before the match, I decided to change formations, try something else because I didn't think the formation I actually had would work that well for Fulham, to be honest. So I decided to move on, see what else I could find, and I ended up deciding to have I think it's 4-3-1-2, which maybe doesn't work best for my players. But then I could have Muriel and Berbatov at the same time. I actually think I'm going to sell Berbatov eventually because he is quite old now, and I don't really want to have a player in my club that's that old. But yeah, moving into the match, it was a pretty interesting match. I mean, there were quite a lot of chances, but I've only really shown a few. Well, I've only shown the 2 goals, as you'll see in a minute. But here we go. We get the ball up to Muriel, and this is literally the beginning of the match. This is when I was thinking professionals a bit too easy because Muriel just slots that goal home. Quality shot into the bottom left corner. Bottom right. Bottom left is the goalkeeper seat, yeah. the keeper really didn't stand a chance. But that's the end of the first half. I mean, nothing really happened apart from that. I mean, there were a lot of shots on target, that kind of thing from me especially. I kind of had the ascendancy in the first half. But the possession was pretty easy, as you just had the commentator say. So we move on to the second half. As you see, I make a tackle, but they managed to get the ball to, well, eventually. Sorry about that lag there. They managed to eventually get the ball to Soko, and he's going up. And some absolutely shocking defending by me means he just gets through and scores. Yeah, I mean, really, really shocking defending, as you can see by that laggy replay. I apologise for that. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the match. Nothing else really happened in the match. I kind of gave away the result earlier. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the commentary thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. As you can see there, Muriel and I think it's Sidwell played really well. My goalkeeper didn't have a particularly good game, but Schwarzer, I'm thinking eventually I will replace him. I think he's quite old now, so yeah, I'll eventually replace him. But I am with Fulham, so they don't actually have that much money to put in other players. I think I'll just replace him for like quite a low rated keeper that maybe I build up. But as you can see there, the beginning of the season's gone really well for me. 1-1 draw with PSG, and that's the end of the first episode. I'll be uploading another one probably in 2 days, so maybe on Friday evening. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, leave the video a like, because it did take a lot of effort into it, and it's going to take a lot of effort into the future ones. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.